What's going on, y'all? It's TKJ. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Brooklyn Nets. It's actually the only team that I've yet to rebuild on my channel, so it's about time that I show Brooklyn some love, man. I'm looking forward to this. The goal is to win a championship within the first 3 seasons. If I can't do it during that time, then the video won't end until eventually I do. Make sure to hit that like button to wish me some luck, and also if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you could do that as well. But without any further ado, it's time to get into this video.
Let's get it.
Alright, man, so I kind of held out on doing a Brooklyn Nets rebuild for a little while just because I thought they might be that third team in a Damian Lillard trade to the Miami Heat. There was a lot of reports of that, so I didn't want to jump the gun, you know, but it seems like all of those trade talks have really stalled as of late, so I'm done waiting, man. It's time for me to step in here. Let's take a look at player progression first, as we got Mikal Bridges going down 1 to an 86. That's actually pretty surprising, but it is what it is. We do got some green arrows here. Nicholas Claxton up 1 to an 85, Spencer Dinwiddie up 1 to an 83. Then we got a couple +2s, Cam Johnson up to an 82, and also Cam Thomas up to a 79. That's nice. We got Ben Simmons, Dorian Finney-Smith staying put. Lonnie Walker IV up 1 to a 77, and Day'Ron Sharpe up 2 to a 75. Okay, do we have any red arrows other than Mikal Bridges? I guess it doesn't look like it. All right, anyways, man, let's go to season 1 where I'll get my rotation breakdown, 3-year game plan, all that fun stuff. Let's get into it. All right, man, so the one we got Spencer Dinwiddie, he was a part of that Kyrie Irving trade with the Mavs last season. He's a veteran guard, definitely solid, looked pretty good last year. 18 points per game, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and he also shot 37% from deep, above league average for the first time in what is this, like 5 seasons? That's really good. He is on an expiring deal though, so we'll see what happens with him. I definitely want to try to bring him back, hopefully for a little bit less money. You know, something in the mid-teens would be good, but we'll just see what happens there. Then in the 2, we got Mikal Bridges. Now, he was a part of that Kevin Durant trade with the Phoenix Suns. You know, he was a really good role player, supporting cast type of guy in Phoenix, obviously playing alongside Devin Booker, Chris Paul, guys like that, DeAndre Ayton as well. But when he got to Brooklyn, man, that boy was hooping. 20 points per game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block up around here, and he also shot 38% from deep. He really showed that he's capable of creating for himself, and he's also a really good defender. So yeah, man, his value just absolutely skyrocketed last season, and we also got him on the books for the next 3 seasons, honestly on a pretty good deal considering how well he's been playing as of late. So yeah, man, I'm a really big fan of Mikal Bridges. He definitely will be safe for this entire video. Then as the 3, we got Cam Johnson. Just signed a really big deal this offseason, 4 years, 90 M. Shout out to him. It is a lot of money for Cam Johnson, I'm not gonna lie, but he's obviously a really good player. Averaged 15 points per game last season, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, also shot 39% from deep. He's 27 years old, same age as Mikal Bridges, which is a little unfortunate. You know, we traded away James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. Those are the moves you do when you really hit the reset button. You know, you try to get young players back. We didn't quite do that, but we still got some good players nonetheless, man. Cam Johnson definitely is one of them. Then at the 4, we got Dorian Finney-Smith, one of my favorite role players in the league. He was definitely a fan favorite with the Mavericks, you know, a really good defender, and he can also space the floor as well. Now, last season was a little bit of a hiccup, only shot 34% from deep, but the previous years, yeah, he definitely can knock them things down. I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, he's a really good role player, definitely one of those guys that every team would love to have. We do have DFS on the books for the next 2 seasons, also a player option on that 3rd year, 15.35 M's. Not a bad contract, I'll definitely take that. Then at the 5, we got Nicholas Claxton. Now, he's actually on an expiring deal, and I'm always worried about Nicholas Claxton, man, because I don't know why, but in every single 2K sim, this guy just gets so upset and always refuses to re-sign with whatever team he's on. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time, man, because I think he is a really good player. I'm not sure why his stats aren't correct here in 2K. I don't know what that's all about, but in real life, the guy had a career year last season. 13 points per game, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks, because we do round up around here, and he also shot 71% from the floor, which is ridiculous. Not a 3-point threat whatsoever, but he's a good rim runner, a good rim protector, and he's 24 years old, so I definitely want to keep him around for this entire video. Normally I would guarantee it, but honestly I never know with Nicholas Claxton. We'll just see if he wants to resign with this, man. That's really all it's going to come down to. But anyways, man, off the bench you got Cam Thomas. Looked really good last season, and those stats are actually wrong. Definitely didn't average 15 points per game. Bro wasn't that good. He actually averaged 11 points, 1 assist while shooting 38% from deep. Not too bad. He's obviously a pure scorer, not much of a facilitator, not much of a defender, and I think all of those things are kind of the reason why he fell out of the rotation towards the end of last year. But still, the guy's 22 years old, 27th overall pick in 2021. He definitely does have a lot of potential, maybe just as like a 6 man. I'm not too sure, but we'll just see how he progresses throughout the video. Anyways, we also got Ben Simmons here in the mix, and this is obviously the wild card here. Obviously, we've all seen him at his peak when he was with the 76ers. You know, he was a 3-time All-Star, 2-time All-Defensive First Team, and also made the All-NBA Third Team at one point as well. But the guy just hasn't been able to stay healthy and also get his mind right, which is super unfortunate. And what makes it even more unfortunate is his contract, bro. 37.89 M's this season, and then 40.34 in the following season. Is a contract that made sense at the time when bro was playing well, but not so much anymore. I'm still not sure what I want to do with Ben just yet. Maybe I could try to revitalize his career here in Brooklyn, or I might just use him as salary filler for a trade. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll figure that out here in a second. But anyways, we also got Lonnie Walker IV in the mix. Just signed a 1-year deal here with the Nets this offseason. He was kind of in and out of the rotation with the Lakers last season, but in the playoffs looked really good. Actually was killing my Warriors Warriors in that one game, which I'm still not going to forgive him for. But I'm a GM. I'm not biased. You know, I'm definitely going to be fair with them. But seriously, though, he's 24 years old. Should have a lot more opportunities here in Brooklyn. So hopefully he can make the most of it, man. We'll see what he does. Then we also got Royce O'Neal, a veteran guy, 30 years old. Just a really solid player. Another one of those guys that every team would want. You know, he averaged 9 points per game last season, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Also shot 39% from deep. We'll definitely take that. He's on an expiring deal, so we'll see how much money he wants this offseason. But I gotta imagine it will be a pay cut because he's going to be 1 year older, probably regressing a little bit. But again, he's definitely someone you want on your team. So as long as he's not regressing too much, I'm going to try to bring him back. And then finally, the last guy in our 10-man rotation is Day'Ron Sharpe, 21 years old, 29th overall pick in 2021. He has shown some potential in his first 2 seasons with the Nets. Granted, it wasn't a very small sample size. I'm really not going to be asking a whole lot out of him, you know, because I do want Nicholas Claxton to be our center of the future. But again, who knows with that guy? He might not re-sign. So maybe I do need Day'Ron Sharpe to develop, because if he doesn't and we lose Nicholas Claxton, then yeah, that might be pretty tough, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, now we got some guys outside the rotation. Let's go ahead and breeze past them here. We got Noah Clowney, 21st overall pick in this past year's draft. And honestly, I think he could end up being a steal. I was actually pretty high on him heading into draft night. You know, he's pretty mobile. I think he does have a lot of upside as like a floor spacer. He's athletic. He can also protect the rim well. I think he could be solid for us, man. That would definitely be a nice little bonus. Then we got David Duke Jr., who is 24 years old, undrafted guy. I'm not as high on him, you know, because he's a little bit older for a 3rd year guy. If he progresses, then maybe he'll carve out a role, but if not, he probably won't ever get some PT. Then we got Dariq Whitehead, another guy who I think could be a steal in this past year's draft, 22nd overall pick. The main reason why he fell that low is because actually before the start of his freshman season at Duke, he actually did fracture his foot. And while he did end up playing a little bit during the season, he just didn't really look the same. But if he's able to properly heal, I really think he could be nice for the Nets. You know, he's a good athlete, a good 3-point shooter, also a pretty good defender as well, good size too. You know, a 6'7" small forward / shooting guard. He's only a 72 overall. I don't really remember like how well he develops in 2K Sim, but keep an eye on him, man. I think he could be solid. Anyways, man, we also got Jalen Wilson in the mix, 2nd round pick out of Kansas last year. I think they're hoping he could follow in the same shoes as Ochai Agbaji, his former teammate with the Jayhawks. Just like Agbaji is coming into the league as an older rookie, 22 years old. You know, he was a stud in college, not the most athletic guy, definitely plays below the rim, so he might struggle to create his own shots at the next level, but still, he's got a nice shooting stroke. He's a really well-rounded player. It wouldn't surprise me if in real life he eventually does carve out a role. And then finally, we got Drew Smith, 25 years old, undrafted guy. No disrespect, but he's a 67 overall. He's not really part of my future plans. But speaking of future plans, let's take a look at our 3-year game plan. Starting off of season 1, it's just to be aggressive, man. I think a lot of people assume that because we traded away James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, we're just looking to hit the reset button, right? But honestly, that's not the case because we don't have our own 2024 first round pick. That's going to the Houston Rockets as a part of the James Harden trade a while back. And then the Rockets also have the right to swap picks with us in 2025. So it does us no good to just be bad for the next few seasons. We got other teams' picks, not ours. So for year 1, I want to be aggressive, man. If there's moves I can make to be competitive, I definitely will do that. Then for season 2, it's kind of a continuation, but I definitely want to land the star by then. You know, we got other teams' draft picks. We also got some pretty good assets ourselves. So I think it is something we can pull off. I actually already have a player in mind, but I'm not going to spoil it. You guys got to wait for that. And then finally for season 3, it's pretty simple, but buy if necessary. If we still haven't won a championship by then I definitely would be willing to make some moves to help us do that. But anyways, man, that's a look at our 3-year game plan. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into some trades here and try to get better. So the first trade I'm going to do is something that probably doesn't surprise you guys. I'm trying to be the 3rd team in a Damian Lillard trade that will send him to the Heat. Let's go and break this thing down real quick. Ben Simmons is going to be going to the Portland Trail Blazers in addition to a 2025 first round pick from the Phoenix Suns. Portland is also going to get Jaime Jaquez Jr., Kyle Lowry, a 2028 first round pick from the Heat that is unprotected, and then a whole lot of other stuff that actually can't include in 2K. Is going to be pick swaps in 2027 and 2029, in addition to another unprotected first round pick in 2030. In return for all that, the Heat are going to get Damian Lillard, Yusuf Nurkic, and Jabari Walker, and then our reward for helping facilitate this whole thing is we're going to get Tyler Hero. I think this trade makes a lot of sense for us because the Blazers don't want Tyler Hero. They already got a lot of guards, Anthony Simons, Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, but for us, I mean, it's exactly what we need. You know, a young guard who's a pure scorer. We definitely could use that. So Ben Simmons in a first round pick, I think that's worth it. For Miami, I mean, they're getting Dame. Like, what else is there to say? They are going to have to give up Jaime Jaquez Jr. I know that's someone that they've been reluctant to give up. I think that's one of the main reasons why the trade talks have actually stalled as of late. But bro, if that's a deal breaker for Damian Lillard, you know, somebody that could easily help you win a championship, then you got to pull it off. So it is what it is. And for Portland, I think this trade really checks all the boxes for him. They're getting rid of Yusuf Nurkic's contract, which is something I think they want to do. They're getting a lot of first round picks from the Miami Heat and also from us. And then you're also getting Ben Simmons, who if you're hitting the reset button, you might as well take a flyer on him. It is a lot of money, I understand that, but it's only a 2-year deal, so it's not like it's a long-term commitment. They also need like small forwards, power forwards. That's the main thing they're missing. So it makes sense for them to want to get Ben Simmons. I think this trade makes sense for all 3 teams, man. So we're going to give it a shot here, but I do have trade override turned on just in case, because I don't think we're going to be able to pull this thing off here. As yeah, they're saying no. The reason why I think that is the case, the Blazers aren't getting like all the first round picks here that they would get in reality. So obviously with 2K's trade logic, they're like, why would we give up Dame for all this? That's why I think we need trade override turned on. So yeah, man, now that we got trade override turned on, let's go and finalize this thing. Some of the teams are declining here, but hey, it is what it is. Done deal, man. And that's the team for year 1. We got Spencer Dinwiddie, Tyler Hero, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Nicholas Claxton. I feel pretty good about that. On the bench, you got Cam Thomas, Dorian Finney-Smith, Lonnie Walker IV, Royce O'Neal, and Day'Ron Sharpe. This is definitely a playoff team, and honestly, I think we can make a little bit of noise, you know, especially in the Eastern Conference. So let's not waste any more time. Let's sim this regular season and see what it's looking like. I'm into 147 and 35, not too bad, about what I would expect. But anyways, I got Trae Young MVP. Let's take a look at the rest of this here. Do we have anything that concerns us? It doesn't look like it, but that's fine. What about the All-NBA teams? Any love for us here? Let's go ahead and find out. As we do get Nicholas Claxton, all defensive first team. That's nice. Definitely a really good sign, man. How you feeling, Claxton? Delighted. No way, bro. Wait. I'm done with Brooklyn. I'll be moving on to a new team. Bro, you just said you were delighted, my boy. I don't understand. I don't know, man. We'll just see how that plays out. That just put me like in a whole bad mood right now. Anyways, let's keep it moving. So we're to number 60. Definitely not too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats real quick. Tyler Hero led the way for us. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, round up around here. And he shot 47% from deep, man. You'll love to see it. Then we got Mikal Bridges, 44%. Cam Thomas, 44. We also got Spencer Dinwiddie, 37. Cam Johnson, 37. Dorian Finney-Smith, 35. Royce O'Neal, 37. We got some shooters. That's definitely a good sign. But let's take a look at the rest of the stats here. Mikal Bridges, 19 points. I boosted Bro's shot tendency up to like a 95. And I guess it didn't really matter too much. It is what it is, though. Anyways, he also averaged 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Nicholas Claxton, 15 points, 11 boards, 2 blocks. Like, bro, I really need this guy to stay on the team. Please resign with us, Claxton. If he doesn't, that's going to change the whole direction of this rebuild. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, let's take a look at the rest of this stuff here. We got Cam Thomas, 13 points off the bench. That's nice. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Spencer Dinwiddie looking pretty solid as well. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Yeah, man, make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the rest of the stats here. But let's get into this playoff round where we're trying to make some noise. Unfortunately, though, we are going up against the Boston Celtics. So this is going to be tough. But let's check out the matchup here. They got Malcolm Brogdon, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Robert Williams III. For some reason, 2K doesn't want to put Kristaps Porzingis in the starting lineup. I don't understand it, but it's not my problem. Anyways, let's go ahead and mess around with the rotation right here, right now, just because we're probably going to need to. So this looks pretty good to me. I give a lot more minutes to the starters, and I ended up taking Day'Ron Sharpe out the rotation. It is what it is. These are young guys, so it makes sense. But yeah, let's go and see if that's enough to make it out of this first round. It's going to be tough, bro. But we win game 1. Okay. It's 1-1. That makes sense. We're up 2-1. Okay, now 2-2. Can we go 3-2 here? No, we can't. That's tough. I already messed around with the rotations. Let's just go ahead and sim this thing. And we got a game 7, boys. Let's go, Simcast. If it's a close one, then we will jump into it, which I feel like we haven't done in a very long time. So hopefully that happens when we got blown out in that first quarter. Yeah, it's not looking good for us, boys, as we are going to lose that thing. That is unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. We took the Celtics to 7 games. That's not too bad when you really think about it. You know, we made the 6th seed as well. Overall, I would call that a good year. But anyways, the Cavs won it all, led by Darius Garland, Finals MVP. Shout out to him. So like I said, we don't have our own first round pick. It is number 21, but it's going to the Houston Rockets. That's totally fine. Let's just skip the draft. I mean, honestly, all that matters, bro, is can we bring back Nicholas Claxton? That's a big question mark in free agency here. So let's go ahead and try to find him. There he is. Okay, I'm expecting 32 M's. This is the moment of truth. Will he let us negotiate? Yes, he will. Okay, let's get it. That's definitely a sigh of relief, but with that being said, he's asking for a lot of money, bro. I'm going to try to negotiate a little bit. This seems pretty fair to me. 24.5 M's per year for 5 seasons. Let's just lock him up on a long-term deal. You know, he's 25 years old, 86 overall. I definitely want him to be our center of the future. So will he say yes to this? And he will. There we go. We also got to re-sign a couple other guys. Spencer Dinwiddie is one of them. 13 M's per year for 2 seasons. I think that's pretty fair, considering he's 31 years old. So will he say yes to this? And he will. Cool. Now I'm trying to re-sign Lonnie Walker. 7.9 M's per year for 2 seasons. He says yes. Cool. And then finally, we're going to re-sign Royce O'Neal. 4.05 M's per year for 2 seasons. Will he say yes to it? He will. There we go. And you know what? I'm not done after all. I do have a mid-level exception. I'm going to try to sign DeLon Wright. 6.25 M's 1 year. We really don't have a backup point guard right now, so I think he'd be solid for us. Let's see if he says yes, and he will. Great. So now we're here at player progression where Tyler Hero is up 2 to an 88. That's nice. We got Mikal Bridges up 1 to an 87. Nicholas Claxton up 1 to an 86. That's a pretty decent big 3. I'm actually happy with that. And I'm happy with this too. Spencer Dinwiddie stayed put at an 83. He's 31 years old, so I'm just glad bro didn't regress. I'll actually take that. Cam Johnson stayed put, but Cam Thomas up 2 to an 81. That's nice. What else do we got here? We got Royce O'Neal up 1 to a 77. DeLon Wright down 1 to a 77. I kind of saw that coming. I mean, he's the oldest guy on the team, but he'll still be a pretty decent backup point guard. What else do we got here? We got Day'Ron Sharpe up 1 to a 76. Nothing too crazy. Noah Clowney up 2 to a 75. And then Derek Whitehead up 2 to 74. Okay. Yeah, man, this team is definitely trending in the right direction. I'm very happy with that. But like I said, I'm trying to be aggressive. A first round exit last year is not going to cut it. Let's go to season 2 where I'm trying to find a star. And like I said, I already got someone in mind. Let's get into it. So hold up, let me cook, man. I got a pretty big trade here. Let me go ahead and explain it. I'm trying to send Cam Johnson, Spencer Dinwiddie, Cam Thomas, 2 unprotected first round picks in 2027 from the Suns and the 76ers, and a 2029 unprotected first round pick from ourselves to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Donovan Mitchell and Georges Niang. Donovan Mitchell has a player option for next season, and there's been a lot of reports that there's no chance he will resign with the Cavs. In that scenario, if you're Cleveland and you know that, you might as well trade him right now so he doesn't walk away for nothing. And I think Brooklyn is the most likely landing spot. When Utah was trying to trade away Donovan Mitchell a few years ago in real life, he had 3 teams he said he wanted to get traded to. It was the New York Knicks, the Miami Heat, and also the Brooklyn Nets. You can take Miami out the equation. They already got Damian Lillard in this scenario, so that's not going to happen. And that just leaves the 2 New York teams, which makes sense because Donovan Mitchell is from New York. Of those 2 teams, I think the Nets are the most likely landing spot, because if I'm the Knicks, I'd rather go after Joel Embiid if the 76ers do decide to hit the reset button, which I think they will after trading away James Harden. I actually just did a realistic Philly rebuild, by the way. If you guys want to check that out, it should be popping up on the screen right now. But anyways, now that we got that plug out of the way, the only team left on that list is the Brooklyn Nets. I think Donovan Mitchell will be great here, man. We'd have him, Tyler Hero, Mikal Bridges, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Nicholas Claxton. That's definitely a starting 5 that can compete for a championship. And we also got Royce O'Neal on the team, who, by the way, is like a really close friend of Donovan Mitchell from the Utah Jazz days. So we got him to recruit him as well. Like, I think it all just makes sense on our side. And for the Cavs, I mean, I think this is the perfect trade. You know, they're obviously going to still try to be competitive, and this still allows them to do that. You're going to get Cam Johnson, who I think would be a perfect fit in Cleveland. You know, they've had that question mark at the 3 spot for a while now. Cam Johnson is a veteran guy. You know what you're going to get out of him. But also, I think there's a chance that the Cavs move on from Jared Allen at some point. That way they can move Evan Mobley to the 5. I think it's more natural for him. And if that's the case, they could easily play Cam Johnson at the 4 as well. So I think either way, he'd be really good there. Then you're getting Spencer Dinwiddie, who can easily start alongside Darius Garland. He's obviously not the same scorer as Donovan Mitchell, but he's got more size and he's a better defender. I think he would complement Darius Garland really well. And then you're also getting a spark plug off the bench in Cam Thomas, only 23 years old, definitely still has a lot of potential. So you're getting a nice young piece there as well. Plus, on top of that, you're getting 3 first round picks. Like, I think this trade is more than fair considering the circumstances. You know, if the Cavs know they're going to lose Donovan Mitchell in the summer. So let's see if they'll say yes to this. Can we pull this off? And we can. Donovan Mitchell, welcome to the team. Let's get it. I love this team now, bro. We got Donovan Mitchell, Tyler Hero, Mikal Bridges, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Nicholas Claxton. That's a really nice starting 5. Out the bench, I think we're still pretty solid. We got Lonnie Walker, DeLon Wright, Royce O'Neal, Day'Ron Sharpe, and also Noah Clowney now getting some BT. I'm a little bit concerned that we don't have enough scoring off the bench. You know, it's pretty much just going to be Lonnie Walker right now. But I think what we're going to do is just sim to the trade deadline. If I feel like I need to make another move, then I will. So let's go ahead and do that, man. Let's get the simming. So the boys are hooping this season, man. We went 58-24. You'll love to see it. Darius Garland Finals MVP. Looks like he's doing just fine without Donovan Mitchell. But let's take a look at the rest of this here. Do we have anything that concerns us? Yes, we do. Nicholas Claxton, Defensive Player of the Year. You don't see that too often, but that's a really good sign, man. 15 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Let's get it, Claxton. What else do we got here? We got Coach of the Year. That's really nice. Jacques Vaughn, shout out to him. And then we also got Executive of the Year, man. A lot of awards for us. That's really good. But what about the All-NBA teams? Did we get any love? Let's go ahead and find out. As it looks like we did. Nicholas Claxton, all defensive first team. Obviously, that makes sense. And that's going to be it for us, I think. Yeah, it is, but that's fine. Anyways, we're the #1 team in the Eastern Conference, top team in the league, actually. But let's take a look at the stats now. So Donovan Mitchell led the way for us, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. How do you shoot from deep? 42%. That's nice. Also, Tyler Hero, 44%. We got Mikal Bridges, 43. Lonnie Walker to 4, 35. League average, that's fine. DeLon Wright, 37. Yeah, man, we got some shooters here. Noah Clowney, 37%. Okay, as a big man, that's nice. And then also Royce O'Neal, 36. We'll definitely take that too. Let's check out the rest of the stats though. What did Tyler Hero do? 20 points per game, definitely solid. Also averaged 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Mikal Bridges, 20 points per game as well. So we got 3 guys averaging at least 20. That's good. He also averaged 4 boards, 3 dimes, 2 steals, and also 1 block. Then we got Nicholas Claxton averaging 15 points per game. It says he's overjoyed. That's what I love to see, man. 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 blocks as well for him. That's really good. And there's Lonnie Walker. Like I said, I needed a spark plug off the bench after trading away Cam Thomas, and it looks like Lonnie took on that role. 11 points per game, 1 rebound, 2 assists. What else do we got here? DeLon Wright, solid backup numbers as you would expect, 9 points, 3 dimes. And Noah Clowney as well, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and also 1 block. That's good. Yeah, man, I'm super happy with this. Make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the rest of the stats. But let's get into this playoff run where we're trying to win a championship. Who are we going to face in the first round? It's going to be the Orlando Magic, all right. They're a young team, so this should be pretty tough. But let's take a look at the matchup. They got Vasily Micic as the one. That's interesting. Then they got the usual suspects, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. Nothing too crazy there. Let's go ahead and get into this thing, man, as we're going to sim this game by game per usual. We lose game 1. We're down 2-0. Come on, bro. Not like this, 2K. Yeah, let me mess around with this rotation real quick. So here's what I'm thinking. I give a lot more minutes to the starters per usual. And I did end up taking Noah Clowney out the rotation. I do like him, but I mean, he's a young guy, so it makes sense. Let's go ahead and get into this thing, bro, as we're down 2-0. That's so tough. We're down 3-0, bro. Surely not. If we got swept in the first round, and we did, are you kidding me? That's actually insane, man. We really got swept in the first round by the 8-seeded Orlando Magic. That is so brutal. Like I said, I was trying to compete for a championship this year, but here we are getting bounced in the first round. It is what it is. Anyways, the Boston Celtics win it all. Jason Tatum finals MVP. Shout out to him, I guess. So we do have pick number 29 in the draft. Nothing too crazy, but let's go to draft night and check it out. So I think I'm looking for a point guard. You know, DeLon Wright is good as a backup option for us for like the next year or two, but he is getting older, so I think I'm going to go with Jahlil Duncan here. 19 years old, Kyrie Irving Hall of Fame ceiling. We definitely will take that. Let's go to make that pick, man. And I actually didn't even realize it, but apparently the CPU drafted John Bull for us in the second round. He's a 75 overall, man. Not too far off from Day'Ron Sharpe, so I might as well bring him in too. We're definitely going to sign him. No surprise here, Donovan Mitchell did decline his player option, so we're going to have to re-sign him. Let's try to make that happen. So apparently Donovan Mitchell is expecting $44 million, bro. That's a lot of money. But I mean, it is Donovan Mitchell. He does have some other offers, and he's actually pretty interested in some of them. So yeah, let's try to get this deal done. I don't want to negotiate too much because like I said, he does have some other pretty good offers. So 37.25, 5 years. Will he say yes to this? Let's go ahead and find out. And he will. There we go. That's a relief. So we do have our mid-level exception, and I think I want to go after Dennis Schroeder here. DeLon Wright was solid last season, but I do want some more scoring off the bench. That way it's not just Lonnie Walker. Let's try to get this done. 6 M's for 1 year. Will he say yes? And he will. There we go. But now we're here play progression where Donovan Mitchell went up 1 to 93. Mikal Bridges up 1 to 88. Tyler Hero and Nicholas Claxton stay put. It is what it is. Royce O'Neal still going up, bro. That's actually pretty crazy. At the age of 32, up 1 to 78. We'll definitely take that. Dennis Schroeder stay put, and Dorian Finney-Smith as well. I'm honestly good with that too. They're not regressing, which is nice. Then we got Day'Ron Sharpe up 1 to a 77. We got Dariq Whitehead up 2 to a 76. Noah Clowney up 1 to a 76. And yeah, man, Georges Niang down 1 to a 72, but that's fine. He's not in the rotation. Either way, I feel really good about this team, man. Let's go to season 3 where we're trying to win a championship. So the starting 5 is still the same for year 3. We got Donovan Mitchell, Tyler Hero, Mikal Bridges, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Nicholas Claxton. Then off the bench, we got Dennis Schroeder now. We got Lonnie Walker the 4th. We got Royce O'Neal, Day'Ron Sharpe, and also Noah Clowney. And bro, Dariq Whitehead is waiting to get some PT. I kind of feel bad for the guy. Maybe I'll make a move at the trade deadline to free up a spot for him. I'm not too sure. We'll just see how it plays out, man. Let's get the simming here. Oh, and by the way, I'm pausing the sim right now because Mikal Bridges wants to negotiate a contract. So let's go ahead and get this thing done right here, right now. 26.75 M's, 3 years. Will he say yes? And he will. There we go. And also Dorian Finney-Smith wants to negotiate as well. He's willing to take a veteran minimum, bro. I mean, he is 32 years old, but like, you don't got to tell me twice. Let's go ahead and do that deal. But anyways, now let's get back to simming. Talk to me, but talk to me nice. The boys went 64-18 this season, man. You'll love to see it. Absolutely hooping. That's a really good step in the right direction. Luka Doncic got MVP. Let's take a look at the rest of this here. Do we have anything that concerns the Brooklyn Nets? Yes, we do. Coach of the year, as you would expect. But not exec of the year. There's a 16-22 team. I'm not sure who that is, but let's keep it moving. So what about the All-NBA teams? Do we have any love here for the Brooklyn Nets? Let's find out. As it is not looking like it. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, I can't complain. We're the top team in the Eastern Conference once again, top team in the league. Hopefully we can make it out of the first round this time. But anyways, let's take a look at the stats now. Donovan Mitchell led the way, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. How'd he shoot from deep? 48%. I feel like we don't have as many 3-point shooters this time. We got Tyler Hero, 42%. Mikal Bridges, 43. We got Lonnie Walker, 35. But other than that, it's actually pretty rough out here. Dariq Whitehead shot 50% from deep, even though he barely played. But yeah, he really is due for some more minutes, man. I got to figure that out. I just didn't make a move during the trade deadline because we were playing so well. But obviously, at some point, I got to find us some PT. Anyways, Tyler Hero averaged 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. That's nice. Mikal Bridges, a nice little 18 points, 4 rebounds to go along with 4 dimes, 2 steals, and also 1 block. Then we got Nicholas Claxton, 12 points, 10 rebounds, and also 2 blocks. Lonnie Walker, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 2 dimes. Nothing too crazy. Dennis Schroeder, also just pretty solid, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Noah Clowney, 9 points, 5 rebounds, and also a steal and a block. That's decent. Yeah, man, make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the rest of the stats. But let's get into this playoff run. Who are we going to face in the first round? It's going to be the Orlando Magic, bro. Of course it is. Let's get it, man. Let's get our revenge here. As we take a look at the matchup, they got Lonzo Ball now. That's actually really tough. They also got Stephon Castle, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. That's a really good team, bro. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit worried. But let's go ahead and take this thing game by game as we lose game 1. Okay, I was going to say, bro, please don't go down 2 to nothing against them. But we're down 2-1 now. Please don't go down 3-1. And okay, way to bounce back there, boys. Why haven't I shortened the rotation yet, bro? What am I doing? Let me go ahead and mess around with that real quick. I'm so upset at myself, actually. Yeah, give me a second here. So here's what I'm thinking, man. Nothing too crazy. Just gave some more minutes to the starters. And I took Day'Ron Sharpe out the rotation. Let's see if that's enough to win 2 games here against the Orlando Magic, bro. Please do not lose this thing as we force a game 7. Okay, let's go ahead and go Simcast. If it's a close game, then we will jump into it. I'm really hoping that it is here. Although if we blow them out, that would be great too. But that's not going to happen. It's a back and forth game. Come on, bro. Do not blow this game, Brooklyn. Win this game, bro. 1:23 left. Look at the reflexes, by the way. Pausing this thing at the perfect time. Season on the line. Let's jump into this thing. So I guess we're starting off for free throws here for Tyler Hero. Just one of them, but hey, I'll take it. We're up 103 to 102 right now. Obviously, we do not play these games for those who are new. We are just going neutral here and checking this thing out. So Donovan Mitchell guarding Lonzo Ball gets it down low to Paolo Banchero, being guarded by DFS there. And that's a nice little fader, but it doesn't go in. Come on, bro. Let's get a bucket and get a stop here. And it wouldn't be GG's, but that would put us in a really good position. Why did I say GG so weird? GG's, I don't know. Anyways, though, a minute left in this thing. Donovan Mitchell bleeding out the clock, gets the pick, and that's a decent look there, and he cannot knock it down. Okay, could we have gotten a better shot? Probably. We definitely could have, but oh well. Up by 1 point here. Paolo Banchero with the ball now. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's going to be a nice little pull-up. Never mind, taking it to the rack, bro. Okay, 104 to 103. The Orlando Magic have a lead with 42 seconds left in this thing. Come on, bro. We cannot lose to this team a second year in a row. So Nicholas Claxton is looking to inbound this thing. Can we get this in? There we go. All right, and for some reason we're calling a timeout. Bro, 2K sim logic is so weird. It is what it is, though. Anyways, now we're back at it here as Claxton is taking a while to inbound this thing once again. He gets it to Mikal Bridges, now to Dorian Finney-Smith. Let's get this to yeah, I was gonna say like Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges. I trust either one of them. Can we get to the rack here? That is not a great shot, bro. Why would you shoot that, Donovan? I don't understand that, man. And now we're intentionally fouling when we don't even have to. Come on, bro. 2K sim is so trash. So the first free throw is up here, and he gets it to go down. Bro, are we really gonna lose this game? At home, no less. Forgot to mention that we're here in Brooklyn, and we're down by 3 points with 26.7 seconds left. Not like this, 2K. All right, man, we need a 3-point shot here. Can we knock this thing down, or can we at least get a good shot up? Without Donovan Mitchell just chucking this thing. Let's get a good quality shot here, man. Honestly, get to the rack too. I wouldn't even mind that either. That's a good look by Donovan Mitchell, and he cannot get it to go down. That is so brutal, bro. 3 straight misses from deep for Donovan Mitchell, and I think that's game, boys. So Meechis is at the line here for 2 free throws. That one is good. Yeah, this is gonna be GG's, man. I am heated. 2 straight years of first round losses to the Orlando Magic. Granted, last year we got swept, so we made some progress, I guess, as Mitchell shoots this thing and he misses that one too. I'm out of here, bro. I'm so sick right now. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was gonna let last season slide because, you know, we had a lot of new pieces in the mix, so it makes sense that it took us some time to win. But to lose in the first round once again is just unacceptable, bro. I'm trying to find out who was underperforming here, as Mikal Bridges pretty much did his thing. What about Donovan Mitchell? Yeah, about the same stats as well. Nicholas Claxton played really well, actually, man. 16 points per game, 13 rebounds, 2 blocks. Definitely was not his fault. Tyler Hero, let's check this thing out. Yeah, about the same numbers. Let's see, Lonnie Walker to 4th. Yeah, he's one of those guys, bro. For sure, one of the ones who underperformed. It's just the efficiency, bro. Just absolutely horrible. I definitely need to find some more scoring off the bench next season. And Dorian Finney-Smith really struggled as well. He has not been able to knock down the 3-ball, which has been a little bit concerning. Maybe we need to upgrade our starting power forward. I'm not too sure. But yeah, man, changes definitely are coming. That's for sure. I honestly didn't think it would take us this long, man. I thought we could win a championship in year 2, but I guess we got to keep this thing going. Anyways, the Rockets win it all. Alperen Sengun, Finals MVP. Shout out to him. So we got to bring back a few guys in free agency. The first one is Day'Ron Sharpe, 7.75 M's per year for 2 seasons. I think that's pretty fair. Let's see if he'll say yes, and he will. There we go. I'm also going to re-sign Lonnie Walker, just a 1-year, $5 million deal, and he does say yes to that. Okay, so now we're here, player progression. Donovan Mitchell stayed put, same for Mikal Bridges, Tyler Hero. That's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Nicholas Claxton went up 1 to an 87. That's good. Day'Ron Sharpe up 1 to a 78. Okay, what else do we got here? We got Dariq Whitehead and Noah Clowney going up 2 to a 78. That's nice. Honestly, Noah Clowney might be starting for us at the 4th spot this year. I'm not sure. But yeah, Royce O'Neal went down to 1 to a 77. Dorian Finney-Smith stayed put at a 77. And what else do we got here? Jaleel Duncan up 3 to 74. That's nice. Still has a ways to go, and honestly, bro, I'm trying to end this video in this season. I'm not messing around anymore. Let's win this championship. So here's the team for year 4. We got Donovan Mitchell, Tyler Hero, Mikal Bridges, Noah Clowney now in the starting lineup, and also Nicholas Claxton. Off the bench, you got Day'Ron Sharpe, Lonnie Walker, Dennis Schroeder, Dariq Whitehead, and Dorian Finney-Smith. Our biggest question mark definitely is a power forward right now. Hopefully Noah Clowney can step up and be that guy for us. But I think what we're going to do is just into the trade deadline. If I feel like we need to make a move, then we will. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we're at the trade deadline and we're looking pretty good. 39-14, top team in the Eastern Conference. I'm still thinking about doing a trade, but as I'm looking at the guys right now, they're playing pretty well, man. Noah Clowney looks pretty good in the starting role. 12 points per game, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. And how's he shooting from deep? 36%. Like, that's really good, man. Maybe I'll replace Lonnie Walker. I'm not too sure. He's not shooting very well from deep. And honestly, man, we got Dariq Whitehead now, who seems to be his replacement as like our backup 2-3. He's been playing really well. The per 36 is looking pretty good, man. So yeah, maybe Lonnie's going to be the guy to go. I'm not too sure. Let's look around and see what's out there. So here's what I'm thinking, man. The Kings are one of the worst teams in the league, surprisingly. So I'm going to try to get Josh Hart from them. I think he would be a really nice like backup shooting guard / small forward. Pretty much just an upgrade from Lonnie Walker. He's a better defender, and he's also been knocking down the 3-ball a lot more consistently. So I think that is an upgrade. We're going to give them Lonnie Walker, Karis LeVert, and 2 second-round picks. Pretty much I'm just giving them draft capital and expiring contracts. So I think they will take this. Let's see if they'll say yes to this thing. Lonnie Walker declines his no trade clause. Yeah, no, we're going to go ahead and remove that real quick. Yeah, man, in real life, Bradley Beal's the only player in the league with a no trade clause, so it doesn't make any sense for Lonnie Walker to have one. That's why I removed it. But anyways, now let's see if they'll say yes to this, and they will. There we go. And just like that, I feel really good about this team, man. The starting lineup's still definitely solid. Off the bench, you got Dariq Whitehead, Josh Hart, Dorian Finney-Smith, Day'Ron Sharpe, and Dennis Schroeder. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's get back to simming, man, and try to win this championship. So the boys look really good this season, man. 65-17. You love to see it. I'm just trying not to get too excited this time because we've yet to make it out of the first round, which sounds insane when you think about it. But I mean, it's true, I guess. Anyways, LaMelo Ball MVP. Let's take a look at the rest of this here. Do we have anything that concerns us? Jock Vaughn, Coach of the Year. That's nice. But anyways, let's keep it moving now. So let's check out the All-NBA teams. Do we have anything here for the Brooklyn Nets? It is not looking like it. Oh well. So we're the top team in the Eastern Conference, but honestly, bro, I don't even want to be the #1 seed. Like, clearly we have horrible luck with that. If we lose in the first round once again, bro, I'm just gonna end the video, honestly. But anyways, let's take a look at the stats now. So we're gonna kind of breeze past this here, but Donovan Mitchell, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. Shot the ball, let's see, really well from deep. Same for Tyler Hero, also Mikal Bridges. Noah Clowney, league average 35%. That's really good. We got a lot of guys shooting like 40% from deep, which is a really good sign. Tyler Hero about 20 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Mikal Bridges a nice little 16 points, also 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal and 1 block. Then we got Noah Clowney as a starter, 13 points, pretty solid, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Nicholas Claxton pretty much putting up the same stats here, 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks round up around here. And then Dariq Whitehead actually looked pretty solid as well, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Not too bad, man. But anyways, make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the rest of the stats. Let's get into this playoff run, man. Who are we going to face in the first round? Let's find out. Bro, you could not make this up. The Orlando Magic for a 3rd year in a row. Bro, if they beat us again, yeah, I'm legit gonna end this video. As they got Lonzo Ball, Shaedon Sharpe, Franz Wagner, no longer Paolo Banchero though, that's interesting. And also Wendell Carter Jr. isn't there either. So they got Santi Aldama and Larry Nance Jr. in the front court. That's a lot more beatable, man, that's for sure. But Shaedon Sharpe is really nice though, 90 overall. I kind of brushed over that. But yeah, man, I'm not playing around anymore. I'm gonna shorten the rotation right here, right now. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. You guys know the deal by now. I gave some more minutes to the starters. And then who did I take out the rotation? Dennis Schroeder, yeah. I kind of need a backup point guard, but I mean, we got Donovan Mitchell, Tyler Hero. We should be just fine. Anyways, man, let's try to get out of this first round, please. As we win game 1, okay. It's 1-1 now. Let's see, 2-1 us. Please go up 3-1. And we can, okay. Can we get the gentleman sweep? No, we cannot. Come on, bro. No game 7. There we go. We have done it, boys. We're here in the second round, finally taking down the Orlando Magic. That took forever, but hey, the curse has been lifted. Let's keep this thing going as we're going to face the Bulls in the second round. Okay, so they got Isaiah Collier, Justin Edwards, Zach LaVine, Bryce Tillman, and Onyeka Okongwu. This is a pretty good team, man, but I do think that we're better. So let's go ahead and take this thing game by game. We win game 1. We're up 2-0 now. It's 3-0 us. Hey, man, the curse has been lifted. Brooklyn is in the conference finals. Let's get it. So now we're going to go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Let's take a look at the matchup real quick. As they got LaMelo Ball, Nick Smith Jr., Brandon Miller, Karl Anthony Towns now. That's actually really scary. And also Mark Williams. Okay, I'm not going to lie, man. This is going to be tough. But let's get into it. Is it win game 1? Okay. We're up 2-0 now. Oh, is it going to be that easy? Bro, I guess it is. The Orlando Magic were like our main weakness, I guess, but we're breezing past the competition, although now it's about to get tough. We're going up against the OKC Thunder in the NBA Finals. They had the same record as us in the regular season. They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, DJ Wagner now, not Josh Giddey. That's interesting. Also Mac Mbakwe, Jalen Williams, J-Dub, and Chet Holmgren as well. Shai is definitely going to be tough to beat, but I mean, other than that, I feel like we match up pretty well here, man. So let's go ahead and get into this thing, as hopefully we can win this and end this video, you know. But we're up 2-0 now. Bro, no shot. Okay, I was going to say, we're not going to clean sweep them, but there we go. The Brooklyn Nets have done it. Finally winning a championship in year 4. And Donovan Mitchell, bro, 32 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal shot, 57% from deep. Come on, man. That's a ridiculous stat line. The hometown kid leading Brooklyn to a championship. Shout out to him. And bro went crazy in the closeout game. 38 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals. Tyler Hero, nice little 25, 5, and 5. What about his playoff stats? About what you would expect, nothing too crazy. Donovan Mitchell, definitely a really big jump, man. He did his thing. How about Dorian Finney-Smith, though, man? I took him out the starting lineup, you know. He was struggling, but he did really good in this closeout game. Only 15 minutes, but the guy put up 14 points, and look at what he did from deep. 3 for 3. You love to see it. But, I mean, don't forget about Noah Clowney either. 13 points, 10 rebounds. Definitely really solid from him. He looked pretty good the whole playoff run, man. I said he might be a steal, and he definitely was for us. But, yeah, man, I'm pretty happy with that his team came out. We are a little bit older, you know. Donovan Mitchell, 30 years old. Mikal Bridges, 30. Nicholas Claxton, 28. Josh Hart, 32. So we don't have the biggest window to win future championships, but I mean, we do still got some young guys. Noah Clowney looks really promising. Day'Ron Sharpe, 25. Derek Whitehead, 22. And actually, we completely forgot about John Bull and also Jaleel Duncan, both 21 years old. Neither played this entire video. Eventually, they would get some PT as well. But yeah, man, overall, I'm pretty happy that his team came out. I do wish we would have won a championship a little bit earlier, but it is what it is. Either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. This has been 2KJ. Blessings.